To be honest, when I first watched the next video, I thought to myself, this place is most likely one of these old vintage locations in the UK that has a lot of dark history and rumors spreading all around regarding paranormal encounters. The night vision camera they are using also sold that idea to me, but then, after I dug deep into the story, I realized that the place is nothing more than an ordinary house that belongs to Jared. Now here comes the question, who is this Jared guy I'm referring to? Well, Jared is a man who lives in a house he claimed to be somewhat haunted, as he has come across multiple paranormal creepy incidents in it before. That's what he said, and I'm not joking here. He believes that his house might actually be haunted, so he called his brother David and made another call to his friend before his phone subscription expires to tell him that he should join them, him and his brother, to investigate his own house. I don't know how this makes sense that someone who has lived in a house for years decides to investigate it. Like, is he going to find his old lost toys? I will answer that. Nope, he won't. He will find what will chill him to the bones. Something even I was creeped out of. While he was pinning his camera around, the classic camera turnaround, as I would like to refer to it, the camera caught something peeking from behind the door. At first glance, you might miss the part where it appears, but upon slow replay, you'll realize it's just an ordinary ghostly pale face, reminiscent of something from a horror story. They dive behind it, trying to find where it went, but unfortunately, it already vanished, just like my dreams.
Hi gang, we're at Jed and Dave's house doing another investigation because things have been seen here last year when we was up here. And it was quite creepy, so we're just going to do another investigation now, a little one. See what we can find.
We're using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're stood behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them.
Exactly.
We want to see what we can map ourselves.
Have a look around the room, Dave. You never know. We caught some orbs in here last time I was up here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some orbs now.
Yeah. You never know.
We're back.
It's stuck on two of the K2 meter.
K2, what was
Yeah,
that?
we've got Jed behind us doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so
past
around.
and see. Whoa!
What the? Did I just see something or am I imagining that?
I don't know, let's go.
What the hell? I don't know. It was, to me, it looked like a face, Dave.
I thought I saw something.
That was really quick,
That was-
really spooky.
That
I
was.
don't know, it seemed like a face, but I could be wrong. I won't say for definite.
What a face?
It
Yeah.
seemed like one, yeah.
I don't talk bollocks. You seen a face?
I don't know, we'll have to look back on
I
the
don't know,
video.
we'll have to review it, but that was really
This
weird.
is stuck-
I thought I saw something.
Peer around the door.
Peering, yeah, peering on the door.
Well, this is stuck
I know we've got a towel here,
Yeah, this is stuck too at the door.
but we've got a towel. Could it be that?
Well, no, because it never moved. It come out from that like a peekaboo and then went. That was insane.
I wasn't looking. I just saw it at the corner of my eye. And I went back and I didn't see anything.
You're scared because something scared you because you look back. You've seen something.
Let's go check the kitchen.
Oh my God, what a house. Anyway.
Check the
Something
kitchen.
weird, fuck
Yeah, house. I've got to sleep here tonight, mate.
Wow. God bless you.
Well, the good thing is he's not picking up any like stick thingies, so we can use the actual, night vision. That's weird. We're gonna have to look back on that. I'm gonna have to look back on that.
Definitely have to review that footage. That was insane.
Quick check. Yeah, we know it's a towel.
Towel can't move.
Yeah, we were in here. We were doing a quick zoom around. Check. Yeah, it's when I went past the door there.
Only me.
I know you. Put your arm out.
This is stuck on two, this. It's glitching to three now.
I'm wondering if it's a towel. It has to be the towel.
A towel can't move when it's on unless somebody pushes it.
We're going to have to look back. We're going to have to look back, guys.
Right, well-
We're going to have to look back.
Come back later.
Right, so we'll come back later. I'll go back on the footage now. So I'm going to end the recording now. All right. Cheers.
This, if I'm not mistaken, is a part taken from the full investigation they have on their channel on YouTube. But if this actually wasn't staged, I don't think Jared wants to stay in the house after seeing the footage. If you're watching this video at night and you happen to be alone, then I got to make sure you're cautious because the woman in the next video wasn't at some point during one of her recordings. First of all, if you usually get spooked by watching these types of videos, then you might want to skip this next one. It's really on the level of horror, but why, you may ask? And even if you hadn't asked, I would answer anyway. Rosanna, who happened to be living in an old, very old house, is dealing with the paranormal. And I don't think I have to mention the background story of the place because I already mentioned it multiple times in my previous videos that I actually forgot what it was. Long story short, the house isn't light haunted, it's hardcore haunted. Haunted to the point where some type of ghost might not want to step in. Like, for example, imagine that you're sitting alone watching your favorite Disney movie, an old animation classic. And I know that old animated Disney movies has a lot of dark, creepy hidden secrets, but that's not the disturbing part. It's yet to come. As you would be watching the movie, the book on the shelf gets thrown all of the sudden. This may not be on that level, but it's just about to get much creepier as the volume of the TV breaks too. You thought that was it? No, there is still more. The objects in your house start approaching you while the table almost flips. Then you lose consciousness and the audio of the recording breaks too. You see, that's exactly what happened to Rosanna, as she was once watching a classic movie all on her own. But if that wasn't enough for you, she also has a cat. The cat may not be the problem until the ghost, or should I refer to them as the jinn, start imitating the aggressive hissing of the cat. Rosanna tried to look for the source of the hissing. Could it be a ghostly cat? But what she found was a shadow figure the size of a child waiting for her. Also, if mannequin scares you, then the next sequence of clips will serve you well.
Loli. Loli. Laisse-moi. Loli. Oui, Loli. C'est pas possible, ça marche pas. Ça marche. Arrête. du triomphe. Repose en nom puissant. Je tire
I think it's hopeless at this point for this lady. If she stays in this house much longer, she may become a ghost herself. That's, of course, if she hasn't staged anything. It looks pretty legit to me though. I'm all for these dramatic types of paranormal activities, especially if done right. I know I'm saying that as if I'm referring to the fact that these investigations are staged, but I'm not. Somehow I'm not. The next video doubles up on that kind of paranormal activity, at least somewhere in the end. But how do we get there? And why are you asking as if you want to know how to get to some location? Regardless, the location is called Betty White Mansion, and it has been investigated by the man in the next video. But what really left me in a shock kind of reaction is the fact that this man in the description of the video on YouTube says that he is Ghost Eye from the fans only. And you know what platform I'm referring to here. But the problem is that I can't tell what content he makes there. But what we care about is the investigation of the next video, which he conducted with his mate. The Betty White Mansion has been rumored to be haunted, with people claiming that some dark rituals may be taking place in there every now and then. The mansion is said to have a dark history involving a family who experienced strange phenomena, including sightings of a woman in white, noises, and objects moving mysteriously. The mansion later burned partially, forcing the family to move out, and has since become abandoned. So far, the reputation is just like a hot loaf of bread that just came out of the stove. Right from the beginning, as they arrive, Ghost Eye says that he felt like he saw a figure on the window. It might have been hallucinations, but it may not have been after all. They investigated the place at day first, then at night. At daytime, they heard the sounds of someone humming and some light thuds here and there. At night, these activities became more intense and apparent. As the voices got louder and the knocks became footsteps, then sounds of objects being dragged around. But that's not it. While they were trying to make some communication, a loud sound of someone running came out of nowhere. They tried to get closer to the source, but before they could fully leave their spot, the chairs where they were standing were on the top of the table.
It looks like somebody's standing right there in the window. Hello, somebody's there? You see it? Like right in the bottom. It looks like a shape of a kid. It still smells burnt here too. I feel like it smells like more of it. Oh, I hear humming. This one just is walking. I heard humming upstairs too. Maybe straight ahead. Hello, we're just here to take pictures. If you don't want to see, let us know. You hear it? Like sneezing. Noises in the back. Yo, remember that sound that we called when we were here? That little creaky sound?
Yes.
I wonder what that is. Hello? Dude, look. The door. Hello, somebody's here? You put the door on the floor?
No.
Yo, let me see. There's 2 doors there. Oh my God. Yo, this is so crazy. Gotta check it out right now. I don't know, like an incinerator? Oh, what was that? Shh, shh, shh. Something just moved. Hello, anybody here? Dude, that bathroom is so creepy, bro. I should check the spot we got outside. Oh. Something just moved. This is the kitchen area. You gotta be careful here with the kitchen. And we gotta be careful with the ceiling, because I don't want anything to fall on top of us. One of the doors still there. Yep. It's still laying down. But let's go see what's popping. But let's go see what's popping. The only thing that we got from this here yesterday was like a glass, and it sounded like it was spinning or something. And all of a sudden, that door that was like literally on the table was in the middle of the floor with another door. That other door, I don't know where that door came from.
Do you know if he's still alive?
And we're not getting too much information about these doors here.
Inadequate.
Inadequate. Oh. The doors are slammed. This is dumping there. Hello, anybody upstairs? Dude, I didn't even want to go upstairs. Yo.
Right after that.
What somebody's missing was. Ooh, the chairs. Can you talk? Who did that? Yo, we should get out of here. Yo, that. What? Oh, it feels so cold here, bro.
We lost our lives here.
Diabolical. Was it diabolical that did this?
We lost our lives here.
Wow.
What?
That she was there? Was this door open? There's a shoe right there. Is that you behind the door? Oh no, it's just empty. There's nothing, bro. Was that a voice? Oh, and that's probably the spirit talker that I heard. Nothing here.
I like how stupid of a guess he had at the end of the investigation when he saw the shoe right behind the door peeking. He really did think to himself that whomever is hiding there will keep his foot peeking out from behind the door. I would never like to be an unwanted guest, no matter what the situation is. Even at the funeral of someone I know, if the attendants don't like me or don't want to see me for some reason, I won't come, at least not when they are around. So imagine if the ones who don't want your attendance are not humans. And just to make things clearer, they aren't animals either. Aliens are also still a mystery. Plants and bugs are excluded from the list, so you're left with only ghosts. Yes, folks, when ghosts don't want you around, they will let you know. Even at your own house, they will let you know. And that's where Alonso is in the next video. He went somewhere he shouldn't have been at. The man is investigating an anonymous location, where he was standing right in front of a door, trying to talk to whatever spirit is available for communication. So the door started swinging back and forth very slightly, but it was more like a message telling him, leave, go, don't stay. I'm trying to give you a hint to take the path to the way out. That's what I believe the ghosts were trying to tell him, but he understood that it was a warm greeting. As he proceeded to stay there, the windows began shaking and opening, even being knocked on while there was no one and nothing behind it, not even a wire that may have been hitting on it to cause the noise. What even creepier was when he heard voices that sounded more like a child voice towards the end.
De este hotel, amigos, es de una mujer, amigos, que aparece aquí. Es de una mujer. Uy. ¿Alguien está aquí? Creo que se movió la puerta, ¿eh? ¿Alguien está aquí? Creo que se movió la puerta, amigos. Pensé como que se movió la puerta, como que alguien está ahí atrás. ¿Hola? Buenas noches. Uy. Sí, se está moviendo la puerta, sí, se está moviendo la puerta. ¿Alguien está aquí? Uy. Hola. ¿Quién eres? Estoy como temblando, amigos, no sé por qué. Saludos para el Esteban Martínez Satarain. Hola. Uy. Uy, ¿escucharon? ¿Alguien está aquí? Uy, no manchen. Hola. Alguien está llorando, amigos. Alguien está llorando, ¿eh? Alguien está llorando. No manchen, amigos. Escuché como si alguien estuviera llorando. Como si alguien estuviera llorando. Como si alguien estuviera llorando. Gracias, Rico. Vean el desmadre que hay aquí. Hay un desmadre, amigos. Hay un desmadre aquí. ¡Uy, Dios! Ay, no manchen. ¿Alguien está aquí? ¿Hola? Uy, escucha, amigo. Uy. ¿Escucharon eso? ¿Escucharon eso, amigos? Uy, ¿vieron? ¿Hola? ¿Alguien se acuerda de este lugar que se quiera manifestar? Bien, el buti, viene el buti. ¿Quién eres? Buenas noches. Uy. ¿Alguien está aquí? Se vio una bruma, dicen. Dicen que se vio una bruma. ¿Hola? Uy. Bruma hacia ti, dicen. En el pasillo. ¿Hola? ¡Uy, Dios! ¡Uy, no manchen! ¿Quién eres? Solamente queremos que te manifieste y te encuentres en este lugar. Mira, amigos, se asomó alguien ahí se acaba de asomar alguien. Se los juro que se asomó alguien, amigos. Alguien se asomó, amigos, se los juro que alguien se asomó. ¿Alguien está ahí? asomó ahí, amigos. Sí lo miré. Sí lo miré. ¡Uy! ¿Quién eres? Uy, no manches, ¿qué es eso? Ay, me pegué con algo. ¿Alguien está ahí? Es un señor, amigos, que anda aquí adentro. Un señor que anda aquí adentro. Hola. Se me está yendo la luz, amigos. Uy, escucharon bien, amigos, si anda alguien.
In my opinion, if I somehow was in his place and I got to the point when the bottle came towards me, that would have been my final sign to evacuate the area. I don't want any water bottle coming towards me like that, even if I was dehydrated. When it comes to the signs you should receive in an abandoned haunted place, I think the most important ones are the ones that affect your health and safety directly if you made it to that point without getting possessed. Because once these ghosts get aggressive, they won't leave you alone till they hurt you physically. And that's what happened to Alex in the next video. He and his friend decided to investigate an old farmhouse, said to be haunted by a spirit named Derek, or the Black Monk, an evil entity reportedly residing there for 50 years. They wanted to poke the bear right in the eyes, but the bear was already aware and self-protected. That mother lover had already taken notice and decided to strike back. In other words, Alex and his friend wanted to get a word of the spirit of Derek using their devices, such as the EMF detector, but all they were able to come up with were some spikes on the device indicating that spirits are present in the location. They also heard some light voices, but what was more apparent were the sounds on knocks, sounds as if someone was walking around, even though there was no trace of any human other than them. That ghost even knocked one of their cameras at one point. And to conclude the story, as I mentioned earlier, once these ghosts get physical, it's time to flee, as they did to Alex as he began feeling hurt in his knee. And towards the end, he also started feeling some chest pain.
If your name's not Derek, are you someone else? Is there any nice people here, any nice spirits? What the could be the wind, mate. It's like a door or something. It's like a door, man. What trying to do? Someone's outside.
That's messy. Touched me twice. Touched me a third time.
Oh, man. Oh, it's that spike. I heard something. I can hear something. It's hard to tell what's paranormal and what's like the rain and the weather. It's very windy and there's like a storm outside.
Yeah, it is stormy out there.
Who knocked my camera off? Someone knocked my camera over. Who pushed it over? Do you have a name?
Who touched me?
Pocket. What was that?
Can you shut the door?
So as you can do it again, you got 3 knocks. Or could you walk up the staircase? There's a camera up there, we'll see you.
Is that you?
Getting spikes.
Are you hurting Alex now?
That's behind you, wasn't it?
Yeah. You're weak.
You're a pussy. You're a coward.
You can't even make it go to rest.
I'm sorry to see something behind me, man.
You're a wimp.
You can't even run a hot bath. Look, no, move the door. Ah,
I think this investigation could have been much spicier if they had encountered some shadow figure, as Alex previously did during one of his investigations. I think it would have been the cherry on top. Or more like, that would have been the whole cake, and the rest is the cherry. But I think it's time that you put your cherry on top by subscribing and watching the next video on screen.